Thursday, November 20th, and we have a fantastic game for Thursday Night Football between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans, but we're not done there. We still have the NBA, the NHL, college basketball, and in this video, you are going to get the 5 best player props on the entire slate, not to mention the sportsbook play of the day. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? The unders, the overs, all of that in this video, and that sportsbook play of the day is going to be day 1 of our $10 to $10,000 ladder challenge. So make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're locking in, and get ready to climb.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me, we just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
Gang, before we get rocking and rolling and going over all of these free plays I have in store for you for Thursday, I need a little something from you that's absolutely free, super simple, very easy. Go ahead, smash that like button down below. It's a great way to support the channel, and on top of that, it'll push this video out in the algorithm, getting more eyes on. And when we get 200 likes and you follow these easy steps, one of you will get all of the money from the sportsbook play of the day, where I put $100 of my own money on that play, and you get all of the profits. And all you have to do, listen closely, like the video, go down in the description, subscribe to the channel, YouTube too. It's right down below. Subscribe there. Come back here. Comment the word done. Make sure you're subscribed here as well, because I drop these free plays every single day, never missing a beat. And we have been greening out. Now, gang, on top of all of that, the most important thing that you can do, go down below, visit my buddy Stan. He'll send you over to the free winnable. You can get more free plays, free long shots, free Discord, the best sports betting community on the entire internet. And I do not say that lightly. It is a phenomenal community that we are building and have built. So get on over there. It's absolutely free. Join the gang. And on top of that, in that, when you visit my buddy Stan, you'll also notice all of the potential that's in there. I can't even say too many words because I don't want to get a strike. But go down, visit my buddy Stan, and you'll be able to lock this play in for absolutely free. I think you can read between the lines there. Take advantage. And when you do any of that, you will also get a free 30 days of premium when you use my code. That's in down below, my buddy Stan. I got to really watch what I'm saying. Now, like I said, we're going to do a ladder challenge in this video. I also have 5 player props for you guys that I want to go over that I absolutely love. Some of them were straight from the AI, and I'm not going to gatekeep the AI. I mentioned it yesterday. On Tuesday, everybody that's in the free winnable knows exactly where to go to get it for themselves. So if you're interested in finding that information out, I'm not going to gatekeep it like all of these other content creators that you may be watching, because I know you're cheating on me. All of that can be over on Winnable. I will tell you exactly where to go so you can have the AI all to yourself. And if you want my spin on the AI, my plays on top of that, get on over to Winnable as well, because there's premium packages and they are the cheapest they have ever been right now. So this is exactly what we have to offer. The month pass is only $97 right now. Normally $397. I bumped it down because I just got the YouTube channel back. Wanted to celebrate, so I made things extra cheap. Plus, on top of all of that, the holidays are right around the corner. We need some extra money in our pockets, so it's only $97. I can't give it away because this is a business and there's already paying customers in there. It just would not be fair to them. But it is the cheapest it's ever been or ever will be. And on top of all of that, the best thing about that deal is the fact that you will be grandfathered in. You'll never pay more than that as long as you don't cancel. When I bump it up to $397, you'll only pay that $97. But the absolute cheapest way to get into premium is the lifetime. I open the floodgates wide open on that one as well. Normally I have it shut down because I want to keep it exclusive. But right now, again, to celebrate the channel being back, I opened it up. Code LIMITED, LIMITED, and you'll get 80% off that pass or the football full season pass. And the football full season pass has football, but you'll get all of my plays, AI, college basketball, NFL, NHL, NFL, everything all in one. College football, it's all in there in the football full season pass. It's just that it's got a deadline to the Super Bowl where lifetime is for life. So, gang, what did we do on Tuesday? I already mentioned that yesterday's sportsbook play of the day did cash. So I decided to do a ladder challenge. We're going to turn that $10,000 to $10,000. We're going to keep on cashing. We have the force of the AI behind us as well. It's been a great research tool. With my knowledge and the AI, I do not think we can go wrong. But As I say that, I have to say this. Gambling involves significant risk. There are no guarantees of profit, and you could lose some or all of your money. The content in this video is for informational, entertainment, and educational purposes only. It does not constitute financial or legal advice. Past performance is not indicative of future results. We are not responsible for any losses that may occur as a result of using the information provided here. Viewers must be 18 or older or legal age in their jurisdiction to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, please seek help. All the resources will be down below, like 1-800-GAMBLER. That is in the United States. This video also contains affiliates. You have already been told about some of those where you can lock these plays in for absolutely free. There's doing tons of giveaways. Get down there. And on top of getting the opportunity to lock this play in for free, which is the smartest way that you could ever sports bet when you don't have to use your own money. On top of all of that, you'll get a free 30 days of premium plays by sending me the proof that you used my codes on any of those affiliate apps. And all you got to do is screenshot it and send it on over to the number down below, and I'll hook you up with that free 30 days of premium. Now, I'm not going to go through a full recap. Somebody said that winning slips on YouTube could get me a strike, and I don't want another one. I also try to watch what I'm saying because I don't want another one. So that is why I can't just tell you where the AI is on YouTube, because it seems too good to be true. I can guarantee it's not. Premium can tell you it's not. And why would I gatekeep when I have the keys to the castle? I'm going to let you on in. Just go over to Winnable. I'll put a post in about it, tell you exactly what app it is. It's a mix between Pickett, Outlier, DG Fantasy, and Odds Jam. It's been phenomenal. With that and my knowledge, premium is, let's just say they're very, very happy right now. So we are going to continue to use that, promote it, and go over these plays. I got 5 player props. Some of them are from the AI, and we're going to talk about them. They're for Thursday Night Football. We have a great game. I actually really like this matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. CJ Stroud is out, so it's not going to be as fun, but he wasn't really playing that great anyway. So let's, without further ado, get right into what you came for, the free plays for Thursday. And gang, if you're new here and or if you've been here, let me just apologize off the jump. My cadence is a little off because my wording has to change. I'll get back into a good flow where this is more fluid of a video, but just bear with me. I have a lot of words that I have to replace or get rid of because I just don't want YouTube to attack me anymore. So we're going to work it. That's why there's disclaimers in here now, and we'll continue to grow so that we can keep our channel. But that is why it's extra, extra, extra important to get over to either Winnable for free or go over and subscribe to YouTube too down below in the description. Now, what's player prop number 1? We got Terrell Shavers here over 1.5 receptions. He's only done this in 3 of his last 10, but he blew up last game for 4 receptions. I think Houston's defense, who is phenomenal, probably the best defense in the entire league. They rank 4th in receptions allowed. They're going to be on Keon Coleman. They are going to be on every single top receiver on the Buffalo Bills. Tyrell Shaver is going to sneak through the cracks. They're not really going to worry about him. They're not really going to game plan for him. So I absolutely love this line of only 1.5 receptions. He's been Josh Allen's go-to guy as of late. As you can see here, 4 receptions against Tampa Bay. Now, he only got 1 against Kansas City and Miami. Before that, nothing against Carolina, only 3 against Atlanta. Kind of an afterthought in this offense, if I'm being completely honest. But I think that's exactly what we need in this game versus a top-notch defense that's going to give Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills a run for their money on Thursday. If their offense could keep up, they might even win this game. So we are going to go for the wide receiver like 3 on the team here. Terrell Shavers, I think he's going to have a phenomenal game. This one is just a gut play. The AI also really likes it as well. So if you don't like it, don't play it. These are just what the plays that I'm putting my money on. But I really like Terrell Shavers to sneak through the cracks on Thursday, get a couple receptions. I'm not saying he's going to have a huge game and dominate the defense. I'm just saying he's going to get open at least twice and catch his targets. Now, what have the receivers done against Houston? Not much. They are literally the best defense in the entire league. They rank 4th in receptions allowed, like I already said. Against wide receivers, they are 6th, but they pressure the quarterback. I think they're like the number 1 or number 2 rush defense as well. But with all that being said, some of these receivers are still having decent opportunities. If you go all the way back to Denver, Troy Franklin had 4 receptions. Pat Bryant had 2 receptions. You don't even know who Pat Bryant is. Parker Washington had 3 receptions. Jacoby Myers, 3 receptions. I think you're getting the hint here. De'Ami Brown, Tim Patrick didn't do anything in that game. Calvin Ridley, he's older now. Cam Ward was super pressured in that game. Shamir Dyke had 2. Van Jefferson had 3. Alik Eminyora had 2. So a lot of the guys did have 2, even when they have a red X. So I absolutely love that this line is set at 1.5. I think it's super fair. And I do think that he's probably going to get 2 to 3 receptions in this game. So we're going to take Terrell Shavers here on Thursday to get over 1.5 receptions. Next, the player that I think is going to be Josh Allen's favorite target on Thursday is Dawson Knox, and we're taking him over 1.5 receptions as well. Why is he going to be his favorite target? Well, Keon Coleman, I mean, that has to also play into the Terrell Shavers line. Keon Coleman last game had to sit out a little bit. He wasn't really used at all because he did some foolery that they didn't really specify, I guess, but that is why I think Shavers had 4, so I still like him for 2. But Dawson Knox here, Kincaid is out. And Kincaid is Josh Allen's favorite target. And Dawson Knox is going to step into that role against the Houston Texans on Thursday. I think he's going to get probably like 5 or 6 receptions in this game. You got to remember, even though that Texans defense is one of the best in the league, they're ranked 7th to receptions allowed to that tight end position. Josh Allen is still going to Josh Allen. He's going to have to be Superman from in this game and the rest of the season for the Buffalo Bills to win games. He has done it time and time again. I mean, last week he had 3 passing touchdowns and 3 rushing touchdowns. He is another kind of human being. He's a superhuman and on another level right now. I think it's going to continue on Thursday. I do think Houston's defense is going to give them a bit of a run, especially early on. Once they figure it out, though, I think they'll be cooking, and Allen will be able to exploit the holes in that defense. And those holes are going to come over the middle of the field to Dawson Knox. We love that line of 1.5. I think he is going to cruise over that number with relative ease. Now, he hasn't done too much this season either. Neither has Shavers. He's only cleared this line as 4 of his last 10, but that was mostly with Kincaid all over the field. So he was a bit of an afterthought. In this one, I also kind of like the afterthoughts in this game just because of how good defenses the Texans have. So we love Dawson Knox there. And if you scroll down here, Chigakonkwo, Gunnar Helm, both cleared out in the last game versus Houston, Tennessee. They used their tight ends a lot. Then George Kittle, he's an absolute stud. He got 4 receptions. Elijah Arroyo got 4 receptions. I love Dawson Knox to have a big game, probably the biggest game besides Josh Allen on this whole entire Buffalo Bills offense. So we're going to take him for over 1.5 receptions on Thursday. And next we have Davis Mills over 27.5 passing attempts. Now, why are we going to take that when Buffalo's defense is number 2 in the NFL in passing attempts against? Because I just think Houston's going to be playing from behind. I think that they're going to be able to stop Woody Marks. I do not think that he's going to have much success against this Buffalo defense, even though the Buffalo defense is not very good. Neither is Willie Marks. And we like Davis Mills to have to use his arm in this one. Buffalo's going to make Davis Mills beat them, and that is exactly how they are going to win the game because Davis Mills is not a good quarterback, but he's sure going to give it that old college try. And we love him to get over 27.5 passing attempts. As you can see here, in the last 3 games, he has cruised over this number. Expect more of the same, as you can see from all of these numbers. We absolutely love this play. One of my favorites on the day. Davis Mills here over 27.5 pass attempts. And next, a play that correlates with our first 2 is Josh Allen over 25.5 pass attempts. I do think that the Houston's defense is going to be all over James Cook. They're going to try to limit the running game. I don't think Josh Allen is going to get too many rushing looks either. So we're going to go ahead and take Josh Allen for over 25.5 pass attempts. He's done this in 7 of his last 10 games, 100% of the time head-to-head. Now, like I always say, take that with a grain of salt because that was all the way back in last October where he got 30 pass attempts in that matchup. But he has cruised over this line, getting 26 against Kansas City, who also has a very, very good defense and was trying to limit Josh Allen. And that's just really a just tough matchup historically for Josh Allen. But then against Miami and Tampa Bay, he got 30 and 40. I like him for about 35 in this matchup. I think he's going to absolutely cook the Texans defense with his arm. He's going to have to, because they do not let anybody run on them at all. He's averaging 28.2 on the season, so well over this 25.5 that we're taking. And as you scroll below, just about everybody went over this projected mark except for Trevor Lawrence in that one game. Bo Nix had 37, Mac Jones had 32, Sam Darnold had 31, and Cam Ward had 37. The only thing that could ruin this play is the fact that Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills could absolutely dominate Houston Texans on Thursday and blow them out to where he doesn't have to do much anymore. But I honestly don't think that's going to happen, because their defense just is too good, and they're going to keep them in the game. Their offense is going to have to try to keep up, which is why we took Davis Mills for his pass attempts as well. We love Josh Allen to get over 25.5 pass attempts in this matchup. And last but not least, maybe the riskiest one that we're taking on this entire play is James Cook under 74.5. And why is it risky? Even though the Houston's defense is third in the league at stopping the run, it's still a bit risky only because of the blowout factor that is in this game. But like I've already said, I do not think that they blow out the Houston Texans in this matchup. The Houston Texans are only 3.5-point underdogs. I think they're going to keep it close. So I don't think there's going to be much garbage time for James Cook. I think they are going to stop him in his tracks. In the last two games, he only got 53 and 48. He's averaging 96.8. But the reason that this line is so low is because his last two games he went well under. And on top of all of that, Houston's Texans defense, I keep on saying it, but they are absolutely legit. They rank up there with the New England Patriots, who are number 1. Texans are number 3. He, in that game versus the Patriots, only got 49 yards. I expect more of the same. I think he barely breaks 50 if he even gets there. We love James Cook to go under 74.5 on Thursday. Like I said, though, it is probably the riskiest one on this entire play. So if you don't want to lock that one in, don't. But we have Travis Etienne. He got 58. J.K. Dobbins, 61. Kenneth Walker, 66. Those are the highest numbers on this whole metrics. And granted, James Cook is better than every single running back that's listed on this page right now. But I just don't think he's going to have enough to get past that Texas defense. And on top of all of that, they pass 52% of the time versus 49% of the time with their run rate. I just don't see him getting it done on Thursday. I know he's a little bit better on the road. I know the warm weather is going to help, but it's also going to help Josh Allen in the passing game. I think James Cook gets maybe 50 yards in this matchup, getting well under 74.5. I hope this is a no sweat, but again, I think this is probably the riskiest one on the entire slip. Now, you can lock this one in for absolutely free. You have a ton of options. We're at Prizepicks with code FFAPE. If you play $5, you get $50. Dabble, if you use code FTMCOX, COCKS, I think you all know how to spell that, you get a free $25. But when you use code FFAPE on Sleeper, you get a free $20. And on top of that, a $100 deposit match, making it the best promo on the market for any DFS app. So go ahead, get Sleeper, get your free $20 and lock this play in, and don't use any of your own money. And when you do deposit, you'll get that $100 deposit match. And on top of that, you'll get that free 30 days of premium just by sending me the proof below. You can get a free 30 days for every single one of those apps in my that my buddy Stan has for you. So take advantage. You could get just about 6 months for absolutely free just by locking in and using code FFAPE. Some of them are APE, FTM Cox. The links are down below. It'll spell it out for you exactly what code to use on what app. And here is the Sportsbook Play of the Day / day one of the ladder challenge. Now, why did I change it? If you're looking at the screen, you're saying it's $15, not $10 on your screen. Why am I doing that? Because when you sign up with code FFAPE on Onyx, you get a free $15 where you can lock this play in again, and you don't have to spend any of your money, and you'll get that free 30 days when you send the proof down below. And when you deposit just $10, you get 4 $25 bonus bets, $100 when you deposit just 10. That is quite literally the best promo on the market. And if you live in a weird state, not even weird, sorry, wrong word, I guess. I mean weird by like doesn't have sports books. But if you live in a state like Texas or California where you can't get a FanDuel or DraftKings, you can get Onyx odds. And even if you can get those apps, Onyx odds is still way better than FanDuel and DraftKings. They have injury protection, all better lines. It's just a better product. Probably my favorite, probably Premium's favorite app that they use. I unfortunately can't use it because I live in New York, but it's Premium. They've bragged about how good of an app Onyx is, how good of a sports book it is. So take advantage. Use code FFA, get your free 15, and you can start Ladder Challenge day one without spending any of your own money at all. And what do we have in store for our day one of our Ladder Challenge? Well, we have under 27.5 total points in the first half. I think this game is going to start out slow. I think it's going to be drawn out. The whole total in this matchup might not even get to 27.5. There's still that risk factor here with Josh Allen as far as the whole game total goes, but I do think this game starts out super slow. I don't think the Texans are going to score many points. I think Josh Allen and that Buffalo Bills offense is going to have to take a whole first half to really find and exploit the defensive holes in this matchup. So we're going to breeze through this one under 27.5. And then I do think the Buffalo Bills win the game, but we're going to give them 3.5 points. Give them a little field goal here just to make it safe because we want to get to day two. And then we got the Oilers, Tampa Bay Lightning over 4 total goals. Now it says flat line on the screen, which means that it could push and it would void out that line, which I don't mind too much because I do think there's 5 or 6. I'm not going to take the over 5 just in case that the game ends 3-2. I want to go with an even number here, and I absolutely love 4 because I think that they're probably going to score 5, maybe 6 goals in this matchup, but the even number on this one is the better play. If you want to wait and see if the under-over is available with the 0.5 there at the end, so there is no push, wouldn't be mad at you. I would take 4.5, maybe 3.5 if you see it there. And that is going to be the Ladder Challenge day one play. Absolutely love it. We're going to turn 15 into 1189, and we're going to just keep on cruising until we get to $10,000. And gang, like I said, I'm going to put $100 on this play as well. So when this play hits, one of you will get $80 just from liking the video, going to subscribe to the other channel, and commenting the word done down below. Thank you guys so much for your time. That's what we have for Thursday. Let's cash some plays. Let's win some bets. I hope you win all of your bets, even if you didn't get them from me. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on growing. If you like the plays, play the plays. If you hate the plays, fade the plays. Thank you guys so much for all of your time, all the support. It means a ton. And I will see you in the next free play video for Friday. Let's keep cooking. Let's keep growing. And let's get these numbers back to where they were before I got stricken down.